shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Achane to start the drive. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Up the middle, Achane. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. This defense for the Patriots, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces together and doing it cohesively.
This is caught, and they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Achane will score. Touchdown, Miami. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. Steps away. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Go.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Now 2nd and 9.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Cunningham. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
On 1st down, back to Achane. Oh, some strong running. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And he is in to make it 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
70 Ranger. Ready, ready.
They'll try the right side with Harris. To the 43, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know, he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. But you look at this defense. They come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the number 1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. There on the tackle, Cam Smith. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's number 1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Okay, ready.
And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear, but here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. Oh, look at this play call. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. Good spot on the field to go for it, kind of no man's land as they call it. It worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow, might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
At the Dolphins' 27-yard line.
2nd and 6.
Warrior 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready, ready.
They run once more with Stevenson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
16-0. That's the score after one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Now a give. Running left is Harris. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
18 Cardinal. Go.
They hand this off to Harris. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long. 3rd and 15 to be exact.
Brings up the 3rd down.
On the give, this is Harris. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Here's Cunningham from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Tyler Conklin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And now this ball picked up in the end zone. Remember, this is a live ball. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
Dolphins 16, Patriots 6.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this...
It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Miami. 45 yards.
The pressure came off of the corner, and while they recognized it and turned it into a big play, I'm looking at the defense on that one because when you do bring extra pressure, you have to rotate someone over for coverage, and I think he was a step too late and gave up a big play.
What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. Here's Brown. Off play action. Out to his left. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are able to stretch out their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
That's caught at the 2. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now Cunningham. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
18, 5 here.
Harris running straight ahead. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
19 tight. Ready.
Again, it's Harris on second down. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and they just steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Come on.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
70 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They run for it with Harris. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. Big Christian Barmore was there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Achane here, they stay on the ground. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Brown off the play fake. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run. Achane. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Devon Achane on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins continue to pull away here in this first half.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Ready.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. That's swung out wide to Harris. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 40
Cunningham. That pass complete to Moore. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 41-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Viking 18. Ready?
They run with Harris, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2.
19.
2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Check it. Ready?
They'll run again with Harris. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Here we go.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On the double.
Patriots first down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now a first down throw, Cunningham. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready?
This is Harris. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
A play fake. Now Cunningham. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now Cunningham. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Cam Smith. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Partner, I see you reaching for the white flag. Put it down. I don't want you throwing it, but I understand why. Because if you do, you're hoping they might actually stop this game because we're in blowout territory right now. That interception just surrendered any momentum they built up in the locker room during halftime. So game plan, it's in the garbage. Time to try something new in this one.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move,
Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Go, Champ. Go, Champ. Ready.
Off play action. Brown rolling to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Go.
Off the play fake. Brown. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
Brown now. Off the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Patriots will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
He's got the connection to Moore, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Cunningham looking to throw. Checking this down to Stevenson. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Dolphins defense is able to hold. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Steps away to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
There we go, Jack. Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
Off the bootleg. Brown rolling to his left. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. They'll roll him out right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Dolphins first down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and it's a gain of 6. Off the bootleg. Brown steps away. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Pats force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a throw here to his running back. Room past the 35. And finally down at the 41-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On the delay, here's Harris. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4.
70 Lions. 19 Lions.
Cunningham to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught. They'll get it inside the 20 and down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good for our Patriots. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
65 cat.
Looking to throw. Cunningham. And he's got it. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
A 6-yard
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Harris is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Back to throw. Cunningham looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Ready.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. He tried to keep it himself, but can't stretch his way in. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot. There he goes, right side. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Achane. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Wow.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now Brown, he lost the football. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Off play action. Brown. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down, and that will force a turnover on downs. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
Good for our Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
This is Harris. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Harris. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Harris, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 13.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Damian Harris, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are able to cut into that deficit. And he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here. And this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
107 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
The 18-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Miami.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down right around the 16. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Up the middle, Achane.
16-yard line.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. They'll try and throw for it. Out to his left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Ready, set.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back and 60. Ready, right.
Here's Cunningham. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Cougar 19. Ready.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Patriots are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Ready.
Off the bootleg, Cunningham. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
It's brought in by Harris. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for the Dolphins, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, it's just their 2nd loss so far to go along with their 7 win.